Hello and thank you for joining ContentoNowTV, the show that hosts authors from all over the world in order to reveal secrets of behind the publishing process. Right now from Budapest, Hungary, joining us here, Alessandro Boccaletti. Hello, Alessandro.
Hello.
And now when launching the new international version of the book, if you could share with us the most emotional moment in your life, what moment would it take us?
Okay. Initially was my experience with the multinationals, where I learned and I built a lot of experience in management and ranging from many sectors. Because initially I was an auditor for Arthur Andersen, and then after controller for some US companies. Then after I decided to break down during an experience with some Italians and to start to bring people to Moscow for space tourism. And there we had a lot of reference with medical doctors there in the base stations in Moscow. And from there, I started to build up my medical experience, and I entered in the biotech consultancy business, for which I was assisting some doctors in Australia doing research for some ailments.
Alessandro, and when you are talking about 1 second, one moment that you felt that was the most emotional second in your life, what second would it be?
I would say always, I connected these seconds with love. When you get love, you get happiness. And without happiness, we are nothing. So
give me one example.
But when I met my wife, I'm sure that was a fantastic moment. Family is so important, and then the social. We have always to remind that we are social individuals, not solitary individuals. And today there are a lot of people that are too much solitary in their own daily life.
And when you are talking about this solidarity, and Alessandro Boccaletti, when you are talking about Big Fat American Lion book, if there is something that you would like that the international readers would take with them to their heart after reading your book, what part would it be?
Would be 4 words that we need to keep socializing, we need to move regularly, we need to eat healthy, and we need to drink water.
Simply water.
These are the 4 words that we need to build awareness. As today, the industrial revolution before and the technological modern revolution that we have today, and urbanizations, where people have moved in the last 150 years from the farms to the city, has caused, as a byproduct, a lot of lack of movements, less socializations. People socialize much less because they spend just a lot of time in front of the computer, and they eat not healthy food, and another result is that they don't drink water regularly.
And so the research says that it's mostly in Europe, mostly in China, mostly in the United States, or it's all over mankind?
It's as a world social problem. And actually even the World Health Organization is very concerned about these alarming growing rates of obesity on a worldwide basis. Today we have 1 billion people, or about 30% of the populations, of the world population, that is obese already. That means already a body mass index above 30. Then there are already 2 billion people, 26–27%, that are already overweight. And looking the world as a whole, only 50% of the people are in the normal range, and about 11% are in malnutrition. So we end up that already the growing trend is obesity, and obesity comes with urbanizations.
And so, but basically, after your profound research, the conclusions are very simple. Let's connect, let's eat food that is proper to our body, and let's drink water. So people could grab it easily and simply, wouldn't it?
Yes, but there is an issue.
What is the issue?
As we live in the city, and food has to be provided to a lot of people concentrated in a very little space, the food has to be shelved. As you go, as an example, you go to the supermarket.
Yep.
So it cannot be fresh. This is a point. But you need to provide a solution to sell this food for more than one day. So it has been filled up with additives, and the three more important elements that are inside are, besides that it's refined food, because logically you need to produce food in a large scale.
Yes.
And then after it's added with salt and sugar. And this is the part of the game for the multinationals, as salt and sugar affect the same part of the brain that affect cocaine and heroin. So
Wow.
we become addicted.
So you're saying that there is a hidden agenda of, I don't know who, to try to make us all addicted to salt and to sugar, the same to heroin and cocaine?
We are addicted. We are addicted. As a matter of fact, I take you a very simple example. Take a bag of chips,
Yep.
Start to eat it in front of the television, and you realize that maybe by the end of the next 15 minutes that you ate already 100, 150 grams of chips, salty chips, without even knowing why. But then after there is another cigarette, you take a cookie, and you see inside that they combine salt and sugar inside the cookie in a sweet. And we end up in a situation where we eat 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get the big problems that the average calories consumption is now 3,500, 4,000 calories per day, when a man, for example, doesn't need more than 2,400 calories per day. So we're speaking 60% more calories than actually our body needed.
So Alessandro, if you could share with us how you personally manage your personal life that becomes this obstacle something easy to walk through. How do you make it in your personal life?
Okay, there are some rules, simple rules.
Let's write them down.
Yes, okay. The first is that we need to remind, because we sit a lot of time, logically, we're working in front of the computer with Word, whatever, or we're on the internet, that we need to learn to stand up and move regularly, at least around 30, 40 minutes. It doesn't take now. It's not important really the quantity. It's important to learn to move us regularly.
Okay.
Then it's very important that we are made 65% of water. So it's very important that we balance this water on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And so 2 liters of water, so having a bottle of water next to you on a daily basis, it's a must.
That's great.
And you need to learn it. If you keep it far away, you will not drink. This is incredible, because especially as we age, our need to drink water goes down. I mean, the feelings to drink water decreases substantially.
Understood.
So we need to keep water around us. That's important. Then we need to socialize, because socialize means going out, share with people, show yourself up, exchange your idea. And you need to accept the critics. When a person tells you you're fat, it's like a message. Move. You need to move. And it's very important that on average we should walk at least, there is a rule about the 10,000 steps.
Yep.
Well, you don't need to go to run or whatever to make really, to render your life too difficult, but at least this 1 hour, 1.5 hours a day of free time where you walk and you move is important.
So simple, so easy, so profound, and yet so challenging. Alessandro Boccaletti, something about your life that you would like to share that no one knows till this coming second? A secret from your life, from your personal one, what would it be?
Secret of my life. It's challenging questions, actually, because I have a lot of secrets. It's not only one.
The first one that you're willing to reveal, and in the coming interviews we'll go down to more of them.
Okay, I love diving. These are my secrets, and I love water. So if you bring me to the oceans and I am able to taste the salt water, I become a completely different person.
Wow.
My metabolism changed, and really I realized it. It's incredible how from a city and moving to the sea, my metabolism changed. I'm a completely different person.
And where you're diving, for instance, near Sinai, near Egypt, for more than 20 dives in a few days, and the people are following you through that dives, you are an expert. Your feeling is what as a different person?
But the team building is such a nice part. As I am an instructor, but let's say I'm not in duty as an instructor when I am on board these safari boats, and so I act as a guide. I take the responsibility of these 4 individuals that want to join me for a night dive or a wreck dive, and to share this emotional experience, to be floating there in this depth, 30, 40 meters. And the team building is fantastic. And I have to say that one of the nicest moments when I jump in the water is from a Zodiac, when you fell off from your backsides and you enter in the water. It's, you say 1, 2, 3, and you enter in the water. It's the feelings when you enter in the water, it's really rewarding. You say, wow, that's life.
Wow, that's life. Alessandro Boccaletti, I want to thank you so much for joining us from Budapest. If you're interested in the book, you can see it in Amazon. Also, lectures of Alessandro that is giving them all over the world. Just go to the Facebook, to the Amazon, to LinkedIn, to the website. And would like to thank you so much for joining us here for this wonderful interview. Thank you, Alessandro.
Okay. Thank you, Nathaniel.
Thank you. Thank you. If you have more questions to Alessandro, please don't hesitate just to send them, to tweet them, and Alessandro and also us will be more than happy to assist you regarding any question regarding the book, Big Fat American Lion Book, or regarding Alessandro. I want to thank you so much for joining Contento Now TV.